One of the many things lawmakers failed to do, pass condo safety rules. It's been less than a year since the deadly building collapse at Surfside. The our I-team, they have reported extensively on the issue, including the integrity of our beachfront buildings and what's been done to make them safer. Our Andrew Lofholm joins us from Boca Raton, one of the few places in Florida that already have new rules on the books.
You might remember shortly after the Surfside building collapse, Boca Raton City Council approved new rules that would require inspections on buildings 30 years or older and then 10 years after that. There's similar rules down in Broward and Miami-Dade. Now, it seemed like for a time, lawmakers up in Tallahassee were poised for some condo reform, but ultimately couldn't agree on what it would look like. Nearly 500 miles away from the site of one of the deadliest building collapses in United States history, lawmakers in Tallahassee did not create any laws to prevent another similar tragedy. While the exact cause of its collapse is still under investigation, a 2018 field report from a consulting company revealed $15 million worth of repairs were needed at the Champlain Towers South, but the HOA only had $700,000 worth of reserves. The clock ran out on legislation that would have required inspections on older buildings and reserve studies, which would gauge the health of an association's fund to pay for fixes revealed by the inspection.
Obviously, I'm disappointed.
Fred Hadley lives in Century Village west of Boca Raton. He's been pushing his association's leadership to take its aging building safety more seriously, especially after Tallahassee failed to do so.
I started to get the Surfside redux syndrome, which is, well, you know, why do I want to have to pay for something that won't benefit me? I'm in my 80s, and it will only really benefit future residents here. And of course, that was the problem in Surfside.
North Florida State Senator Jennifer Bradley sponsored the condo reform. We tied February.
We have 500,000 condos that are over 40 years old and 100,000 condo units that are over 50 years old.
In a statement to CBS-12 News today, she said a narrower bill just to create an inspection program failed to get through the House with hours to spare, adding she hopes to work on condo safety again next year. There's also been some talk of lawmakers reconvening in Tallahassee for a special session to tackle the state's home insurance crisis. Now, it's too early to say if they'll do that, and if they do, would they also consider some form of condo reform? In Boca Raton, Andrew Lofholm, CBS 12 News.